freestyle. I'm going off the dome. Ready for my close-up. Good looking. Let me tell you, get more bookings. Oh, that'd be nice. Giving me tips, tools, and advice. Yeah, you're gonna get them, hon. You're gonna sit back, listen to Mark Simpson. Whoa, having a blast. Gonna get it on the Bruce Lee podcast. Bruce Lee like Bruce Lee, cause it's so hard and the T is loose leaf. Making up those rhymes, don't write it, just do it loosely. If you want my respect, you better put direct. Here are the words in the podcast, that's what comes next.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to everybody who is part of our very special 5 days of AI training mastery. As you are coming in, just do me a massive favor. We're going to do spin the wheel very soon. So say hi, first and foremost. Let me know where you're tuning in from around the world, and then give me a number between 1 and 10. Lucky number between 1 and 10. Last night, Claudia from WOPrelocation.com, you won the special prize. You got your ticket that is all ready to go for the big bash that is up in York in November. So can we all give Claudia a big round of applause? Let's see if I've got the soundboard ready. Hopefully you heard that. So anyway, congratulations, Claudia. We're going to do it again. We're going to do it in a few minutes' time. I want to make sure that as many people are in as possible. You should have all got the notification. Again, if you are taking part this week in the training, in the challenge, you should have got a notification and an email that we are going live. And if not, just set an alarm every single day for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 6 p.m. UK, wherever that is around the world where you are. Make sure that you are ready to go online and in the group. So let's just very quickly talk about yesterday before we move on to today's training, because today is going to become, I believe, your new best friend. It's a fantastic tool. I've been using it a lot, and I'm excited to showcase it to you all this evening. But before we go, let's just have a little recap of yesterday. I went into the group and I asked everybody to ask me tons of questions. Where are you getting stuck and all of those things? And if I quickly share my screen right now, it should come up here. AIPRM. For some people, it's been a little bit tricky than others. Okay. Now, what I would say with AIPRM is that if it works, great. If you're struggling, I can see Jane and Jane both struggling. And I just thought, you know what, let's just make it easy for people. So if you are struggling with it, what I've done is yesterday in the group, I dropped in a Google Doc. So again, if you're not part of the Facebook group that I'm showing you right now, head over to Facebook, type in AI Training Mastery. This group will come up, request to join. Okay. So what I did was I put this Google Doc in. Now in this Google Doc, it's got loads of different prompts for you to try. Okay. So these prompts are for Instagram and YouTube, but we're going to keep on adding more and more and more into here. So if you're struggling with the tool that helps you with prompts, then don't worry. I've got you. I've got your back. Come into the group, come into the day one thread that you can see right here and scroll on down. And I've put the link that will be always updated into the bottom. So I'll pop it in here so you can come and see it. Okay. That's that one. With the other one, some people are saying, well, I use Firefox or I use Edge or Safari. There are different variations depending on which tools you use. But if you've never used Chrome and you don't normally use it, then again, just give it a go for this week, because all of the cool tools are available on here. Secondly, I hope today you've enjoyed your coffees. So obviously we put a Starbucks voucher in and we put a Costa voucher in. Just a little something to get you going before you delve down this rabbit hole. Jeremy took full advantage. Looks like he's outside the Home Depot with a very strong coffee by the looks of it, which is fantastic. Kelsey, again, nice coffee on the way, starting the day. Kay as well, lovely little afternoon blast. And who else we've got in the Costa chat? We've we've got a few people taking advantage of it. And I said to post up your Costa coffee and your Starbucks selfies as well, which was cool. Which is we like to do that. We love to do that into the groups and into the challenges and the training as we go. All right. Well, let me flip my screen over. I'm going to go straight into spin the wheel. Now, yesterday, like we said, Claudia, lucky winner. Fantastic. Looking forward to meeting you at the Big Bash up in November. If you want to find out more about that, just go to boostly.co.uk/bash. Now, today's winner is going to win not one, but 2 prizes, which is really cool. So the first prize is going to be a year free access to Host GPO. So Host GPO, if you don't know what that is, it's a tool that helps you buy stuff in bulk for your property and you get the best rates possible. It's a company that is taken off in the States. It's getting so popular. I start to see it more and more and more. They contacted me yesterday morning to say, hey, I've seen you doing the training on AI. We want to be a part of it in some way, shape or form. Here's a year's worth of free access to that, which is amazing. And also, they will win 3 months free of Rent Mount. So one of the big things that I've been talking about in 2023 is upsells. So again, with our accommodation businesses, there's only a certain amount of heads and beds that we can fit. So where else are the verticals in our business that we can generate more income? And one of them is upsells, and Mount are doing a phenomenal job on that. Maddie from Mount, I've got to know her really well over the course of the last year, I'd say, and co-author of the book Direct Blueprint, which was the second book that we put out. And she said that you can have 3 months free of Mount. So it'd be 2 prizes, not 1, but 2. So to stand a chance to win that amazing prizes, all you need to do is to give me a number between 1 and 10. Yesterday was number 5. Let's see what it is going to be today. Now, if you guess that lucky number, it doesn't mean that you automatically win. Okay? What you need to do is you need to head over to Instagram, which is at Boostly UK. Make sure you are following me and then send me a DM to at Boostly UK and say, hey, Mark, I am Tuesday's lucky number, whatever that number is. Okay, so put your numbers in now. I do check. So you can't come to me and say, I was lucky number, and if you weren't that one, I will come back and check. So make sure that you send me that on Instagram, and make sure you do it within the next hour and a half. Because what I'll do after this, I put the kids to bed, I come down, check all the numbers, put them in a hat, and then pick a good old winner. All right, let's spin this wheel, shall we? We've got plenty of people. You've got 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And welcome to the 150 people that are tuning in with us live around the world. That is fantastic. Great to see so many of you back again. And we had so many people tuning in on the replay, which is absolutely fine because, you know, yesterday, obviously with the time zone, 6 p.m. in the UK, 1 p.m. over in Eastern time, and et cetera, et cetera. It can be tricky for people. So I really do appreciate to all of you that tune in live. This is why I give you the extra chance to win. So let's go ahead and do this. Wow. I thought that was going to be number 5 again, but it is lucky number 4. So if you are number 4, well done. Remember, that doesn't mean you are automatically a winner here. You need to go over to Instagram. So it's at Boostly UK. Go ahead and give us a follow and just say, hey, I got lucky number 4. And then I'll put all your names in the hat. Okay, this is the thing as well. Happened yesterday. If your Instagram isn't your name, when you message me, say what your name is and the email that you signed up to the training with, so I can easily know who you are. There's a couple of you who have got Instagrams underneath your, say, business account, and it took me a while to find out who you were. So again, just to speed up the process, is to make my life a little easy. Make sure that you say who you are when you are messaging me. Okay, so today, we're going to move on and we're going to talk about a tool that is going to become your new best friend. We're only going to focus on one because I was a little bit wary last night that I threw a few things at you, and I want to try and make this as simple as possible. Obviously, what's going to happen after this training, after this live video that we've got going on now, is I'm going to close off this thread. I'm going to close off the thread from yesterday. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start up a new thread for today, for day 2. And that'll be where you can ask your questions and let me know when you've done your homework, which is what I'm going to set later on. Okay, so with that being said, let me flip over to the screen. So right now we're on this 20th of June, and the tool that I want to introduce you to all today is a tool called Monica. So if I open up the website, it will come up here. So Monica.im is going to be the tool. Now you can add it to your Chrome, you can add it to Microsoft Edge, you can download it to your computer, but the difference between this and the difference between the AI that I showed you yesterday is that to use this ChatGPT, you need to always be going on to that domain. So if you've got a question, if you've got a thing that you want to do, then you're going to have to go into OpenAI ChatGPT. Now, the beauty of Monica is that it follows you around the internet. And also as well, when you download it to your computer, it can actually help you on your computer as well at any time. Now, for those of you that have got that eagle eye, you will have noticed it on my screen all yesterday. It was literally sat here at the bottom right-hand corner. Now, this tool is what I use on a daily basis. Now, let me just quickly go over pricing. So it is 100% free to use, but obviously it's a freemium service. Now, with this, you get a certain amount of prompts that you can ask it. You've got all the basic features, and you can do pretty much everything that you need to do on this tool. For those of you, and this is how I judge a free service to a paid service. So once I've used something for free every single day for a set amount of time, so for this, it was about 2 weeks, I could see the benefit in it. So I decided to upgrade. And when you upgrade, it's less than Netflix. It's $8.30 every single month. But when you do upgrade, you do get the extra benefits and features, which is what I'm on at the moment. But for everybody else, I would just stick on the free for now and then give it a go. So again, super simple to add, super simple to use. Let me just give you a quick demonstration on what you can do with this tool. So if I were to come into our Facebook group, prime example. Now, if there is a question that's come in, now, if I saw Jilly's question here, I could highlight it like this. Now, when I highlight it, if I zoom in, you should be able to see this. Monica has already opened. And what I can do here is I can ask for a summary of the question. I could ask to translate if it was in another language, and I could ask for it to explain or rewrite. So if I tap in summarize, as you can see, the little box appears here. It's taken in what Jilly's asked, and it says that Jilly wants to discuss with other trainers about having separate Google accounts for different situations. So if I click on continue in chat, then what I can ask for it to do is I could do help me answer this question. Of course, what is the question? So I go this, grab this, put it in here. Help me answer this. And then basically this is kind of like an open-ended question. So I can go in and ask for it to keep going until I can find out exactly what I can help Julie with. Now, if we take this very quickly away from Facebook, and if we go into our emails, then we can do the same thing. So what I want for somebody to do, and this is for everybody that is part of this training, I just need for one person to do it. I need for you to send me an email. Now, if the email is going to be mark@boostly.co.uk, and I want for you to ask me a question. Let's just assume this asking a question about a stay, or ask me any question, okay? So go to mark@boostly.co.uk. Anybody right now, ask me a question, and I will show you how this tool can also help you as well. So let's see who's the first person that is going to is going to do this. Let me know. Just put hashtag done when you've sent that question over and that email over, because I'll be able to show you exactly how this tool works. So let's just say you've got an inbox full of emails, and a lot of it is questions that you have to deal with. If you were to think about this tool and you think about you using this tool, you could spend hours replying to an email without AI. But now one of the beauties of AI is that we're going to we can speed up the questions. So Dave Taylor's come in and put, how do I get rid of ants in my kitchen? Dave, let's see. So I tap on quick reply, and what it does is it reads Dave's email and it gives me 3 ideas. So one is provide, one is ask, and one is thank. So if I tap in ask, it responds to the email. Thank you for reaching out to me regarding your ant problem in the kitchen. Have you tried any ant control methods? So what I would do is I'd do insert. Now, if I wanted to, I could do it more persuasive, more engaging, or add details. So let's just go more engaging. And if I like that, I'll tap here. Okay. So it's put the email in. Now, again, what I mentioned yesterday, and again, for those of you who want to know what this is, please do put it in the chat. It's monica.im, okay? I don't want you to become a world of copy and paste. I don't want you just to take the first thing that this throws at you and put it into your email, okay? Obviously, run it through Grammarly. So I've always got Grammarly open on my computer. And if you don't know what Grammarly is, it's GRAMMARLY.com. Again, another free service that you can use, and it just basically tidies up the grammar and the spelling in the email, but it also breaks it down to it learns your tonality, it learns your voice, and so you can help to reply that way. So again, it's come down here. Thank you for contacting. I understand, and I can just hit send. I'll read it and I'll hit send. Done. I've got 9 other emails in here. So this is brilliant. Thank you very much for doing that. You don't have to send me any more emails anymore, but that's one of the first examples of how to use this technology. The other one is a really cool way to watch YouTube videos. So if I go into my subscriptions on the YouTube channel, there's quite a lot of videos in here. Let me go and pick one that's kind of long. So this video here is 42 minutes long. Actually, let me go and grab one of the latest videos with my good friend Jesse Vasquez.
This is the Bigger Pocket.
So Bigger Pockets podcast, massive in the States, lots and lots of viewers. Jesse Vasquez, good friend of mine. He was on it for an hour and 3 minutes. Now, I may not have a full hour to watch this video, but as you can see, Monica is right here and saying that they will summarize the video. So if I tap on summarize, what it does is Monica will take the video and it will say Jesse Vasquez shares his expertise on the medium term rental space, yada, yada, yada. If I click on continue in chat, then what I would ask for it to do is to summarize it and put this into an email to send to myself with timestamps. Let's see if it does the timestamps one. And what it's doing is it's taking the timestamps from the video, and I can send that to an email to myself, so I know to then watch it back, and I can skip to the certain points in the video that are going to be relevant to me. So again, for those of you that like consuming content, like watching YouTube videos or podcasts, etc., this is another cool way of saving time. So instead of having to watch the whole one, you'll be able to skip to certain bits, or be able to summarize it, or you could even turn this into a Facebook post, post it out and say, hey, I've just watched this fantastic podcast with Jesse Vasquez, who was on Bigger Pockets. This is my take on it. So number one, one of the main ways to use this is that it will follow you around the internet. So instead of you having to always go back to here, whatever page you're on, whether it's our Facebook page or your website or wherever, it can follow you around. And again, at any point in time, you can just tap this button and Monica will open up, and you can ask it a question. You could ask it for it to write an email, do a Twitter post, etc., etc., etc. So again, so this tool, monica.im. The homework is super simple. Go and download it. Even if you haven't got Edge or Chrome, if you've got a MacBook, you can download it to your MacBook and give it a play. Experiment with it. Let it follow you around the internet. Ask it questions. Train it. Use it as much as you possibly can. Start off on the free version. And what I want for you to do in the next 24 hours before we come back tomorrow, which is going to be our Wednesday session, what I want for you to do is to let us know in the thread, in our question chat that I'm going to start soon, how are you using it? What questions have you asked? How are you interacting with it? As always, this week, I'm recommending everybody to not try this on your phone, to not try this on your tablet, to do it on your computer or your laptop. This is where it truly works the best. So again, don't do it on your computer. Don't do it on your phone. Don't do it on your tablet. And again, the domain that you need to go to is monica.im. So the question that came in to say, is it monica.ai? Is it monica.com? It's this one. It's monica.im. Funky domains. But that's what this new world is all about with these crazy domains that are coming out. Again, let us know when you've done that. I'm going to be posting up a posting up a thread. If you've got questions, please make sure you use #help. I just want to give a special shout out to our moderators that are helping. So Liam Carolan, Gerd Jones, Melanie Benwell, and Tracy Tolman. They are the Bootly ambassadors that are coming in here and helping you every single day. So can we please show them a little bit of love on the Facebook Live right now? So if you open up your Facebook app, open up the Facebook Live, and if you can just do me a massive favor, just tap that love heart button as many times as possible, just to show some love and appreciation to the ambassadors who are helping you with your questions, which is fantastic. Okay, so today's was a nice and simple one. Nothing too strenuous. It was just introducing you to a very cool tool that will become your new best friend. Tomorrow, I'm going to take it up a notch again. So Wednesday is a big day. I'm going to take it up a notch, and I'm going to introduce you to the future of all of this and where we're going to next. And this is really important that you tune in. This is really important that you pay attention to tomorrow. So whatever you are doing for Wednesday, make sure that you are available at 6 p.m. Please, please, please do play around with this tool. Please do share with the group what you're doing and how you're interacting with Monica. But tomorrow is going to be Mystic Meg putting on our crystal ball, looking in our crystal ball and looking what the future is. And I've got 2 things to talk about which are really important. So make sure you're back at 6 p.m. UK tomorrow. With that being said, thank you to everybody yesterday who shared about this training on Instagram and on Facebook and on LinkedIn, etc. If you could do us a favor and repeat that today. So take a screenshot or take a picture right now of the screen and basically go to Instagram and post it up and just tell everybody what you're doing this week and why you're doing it. Talk about the AI training, talk about Monica, spread the word, because we've got 150, 160 people watching this live all around the internet right now. But in your friend group, in your network, in your Facebook groups, in your LinkedIn groups and your social medias, there are more hosts that are not currently aware of this training this week. And if we can spread the word about these tools that are out there and what's coming next, then that's all I need to know. So if you can do me a favor, take a picture, go ahead and share it on Instagram, talk about monica.im, and then why don't you document how you're using it, which would be even cooler. Document how you're using it, share links to it. In fact, it's actually got a very cool referral program. So if you share Monica, the link to Monica, and someone signs up with your link, then you get extra credits. Now, I don't need that because I've got the pro plan, but if you're going to do the free version and you want bonus credits, go ahead and share your link around and get other people to sign up for it. So have a good evening, have a good afternoon, have a good morning, wherever you are. We'll be back tomorrow, and I'll get that thread up in the group in a second. Now, again, final thing. If you are not in the group, where are you? Make sure you head over to Facebook right now and type in AI Training Mastery. Come and join the group. Request to join in, just as we've done here, and I'll let you in as soon as possible. All right, everybody. Have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, and we will be back tomorrow.
Having a blast, gonna get it on the Bruce Lee podcast. Bruce Lee like Bruce Lee, cause it's so hard and the T is loose leaf. Making up those rhymes, don't write it, just do it loosely. Having a blast.